Do you need, extra evidence to defend your client? Because it is glaring. The photographs are there, the videos are there, that your client was involved in allegedly murdering the police officer, as you can see, dragging the police officer on the vehicle.
Well, we want to feel that it's an accident, and there are elements that constitute murder. We believe that elements were not met. Our client had no motive, had no intention to kill a police officer. And I'm personally in this case because this driver in question was a driver. He's a driver of me a while ago. So I know him, I know the character. Besides, from our own review and the comments he made, I do not see any element of murder. They are charging for murder. That's part of the reason why we requested for a preliminary examination, so that it still can produce evidence that constitutes murder.
So, what did the client say when you first spoke to him following this incident?
Well, my client said it was an accident. He was parked at some point, and the police requested his lessons. He had given a ticket because he had been issued a ticket earlier. But then the police told him that the ticket in question was already expired. So they told him to wait. But then another vehicle was ahead of him. So they were in discussion. The police were in discussion with the operator of that vehicle. And along the way, I think the police allowed the vehicle to leave. So it created that lane. So he was about to leave when the officer jumped in from him. That's the narrative, right? That's the side the story gave us. And so he said to his surprise, he heard the people in the back of the taxi yelling, and he got confused. And he didn't know what was happening at that point. But he had no intention, he had no malice for the police officer. So we believe that it was an accident. It's unfortunate that a human life has been lost. Quite unfortunate, and I'm sorry to the family. But we don't believe that it was intentional. Because to charge somebody for murder, the person must intentionally kill the person, must have motives. They must have premeditated, the killing of another human being. And we believe that those elements were not met.
Lastly, from my end, now that you are going against state security with the way the police are ready over time, bringing him to the court, do you think the court will be partial in that judgment?
Well, I know the court should be an impartial referee, and I believe consistent with law, the court will apply the law. And I just requested for a preliminary examination, and the court granted it. So I believe the court is proceeding consistent with law.
So Army Riots as speculated on that night, there was a huge argument between your client and the late officer Maggie Brazier, which led to what happened.